So friends, for this recipe, first I'm going to show you how to get some thick and thin coconut milk. Because for caldine, we always require coconut milk. So here I've grated one entire medium-sized coconut and I'm going to put it into my mixer jar. Next, I'm going to add half a cup of warm water. It shouldn't be cold, it shouldn't be hot, just little bit more than room temperature. Grind it in the mixer and then you get this thick paste. So now using a thin sieve, I'm going to just press this coconut paste through the sieve. You can also use a muslin cloth and extract as much of this thick coconut milk as you can. So this is going to be the first thick coconut milk. So this is packed with flavor and it's really rich and creamy. So you can squeeze it with your hands or you can even use a spatula and press it down. Then you look at this very completely dry mixture. So this is our thick coconut milk. Set it aside for the recipe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this dry coconut that we have squeezed out all the thick coconut milk from back into the mixer jar, and we are going to add again half a cup of now hot water. So the first time we added warm water, now we're going to add hot water. Again run the mixer and we are going to again sieve this through the sieve. And again squeeze out as much as of the milk as you can till you get a very dry kind of a coconut where you just cannot extract any more. So this is our thin coconut milk. So now we have our thick coconut milk and thin coconut milk, and we can proceed now with the pomfret caldine recipe. So now let's go through the ingredients. Now here I have a medium-sized pomfret that I've washed really well, cleaned really well, and I've cut it up into these very thick slices like this. Now if you are not able to do it, you can ask your fisher person from where you buy the fish to clean and cut it like this. They do a very good job. So for this caldine, one medium-sized pomfret is enough for a family of 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm first going to add about a tablespoon of salt to it, mix the salt and just set it aside for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm going to wash off all the salt and really clean the pomfret fish really well. So now let's look at the other ingredients. Here is one medium-sized onion that I've chopped fine. This is the paste of 5 cloves of garlic that I've made very fine. Here is 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of haldi, pepper and jeera powder. This is our coconut milk. So we got exactly half a cup of thick coconut milk and 1 cup of thin coconut milk. Now we require some salt to taste, half a teaspoon of sugar. And we also require 1 green chili and about a little bit of vinegar, which I will show you later. So what I'm doing is I'm adding all the powder masalas to the thick coconut milk, and I'm going to use a whisk and the garlic paste and use a whisk or a spoon and just mix this really well. Now this is how my mother, my grandmothers used to make the caldine. Everybody has a different recipe. Every family has a different recipe. I also have a prawn and lady finger caldine recipe. I've got another fish caldine recipe. I'll leave the links below. Now I'm just going to heat 1 tablespoon of oil in my pot or pan. Once my oil is hot, now this is the fish all nicely washed and set aside. So once the oil is hot, I'm going to first add in my onion and I'm going to fry the onion till it's a little bit translucent. After frying it nicely, you get the lovely aroma. So for those who don't know what caldine is, it's a very light coconut milk curry, made with fish generally. Now I'm going to add in my 1 green chili that I've just cut up into 4. You can make this with prawns. You can make this with any kind of white fleshed fish. It tastes amazing. It's very refreshing and really good and light. Now after the chili is nicely fried, I'm going to add this coconut milk to which we added all the spices and the garlic paste and mix it really well. Now we're working on a low to medium flame. Now I'm going to add the pomfret slices that we washed really well. We don't want any salt on the pomfret, it has to be washed really well. Again, very gently, mix this because we don't want the pomfret pieces to get broken. So be extremely gentle with this curry or this caldine. Now we're going to add the thin coconut milk. So no water is generally added to the caldine. It's just a coconut milk based curry. Mix everything gently. Now all we have to do is just add the salt and the sugar. And what my mom used to do is to add a little vinegar after we turn off the heat, just for a little different taste. Now you can skip out the vinegar if you don't like that, but it elevates the taste of this caldine to a different level altogether, and it really balances it very well. So here I'm just adding the sugar, and we're going to mix everything nicely. So now we have to cook this pomfret. So we're going to cover and cook this for 7 to 8 minutes because we want the pomfret to be nice and cooked and not raw. And then after that, we're going to turn off the heat. And this again is very optional, but I always do it. I just add this half a tablespoon of vinegar. You can use Goa vinegar, you can use normal white vinegar. And then just give it a very gentle mix and then cover and just set it aside. Don't keep the heat on. The heat is off, remember. Just cover and keep it for about 5 to 7 minutes. And your lovely pomfret caldine is all ready to enjoy. I love having this with rice and some pickle and some very light cabbage fougat or some other very light vegetable. I hope you try out this recipe, guys.
Like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon, also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.